Imagine you catch a virus, but it's not like gross. Instead, it's the reverse. It makes you this glamorous person, fit every beauty standards in the world. Instagram ready 247, but the catch is you might literally get very thirsty one day and burst, like literally combust.
Yeah.
Not combust. Combustion is flames. Like you can just
Spontaneous combustion.
or you can explode all your guts. You spill out your entire body. Like your body will just like turn into mulch.
Yeah, that is Ryan Murphy's new body horror satire.
Yeah.
The beauty. So say if you just mixed everything, beauty standards, the beauty industry, hookup culture, incel culture, put it in a blended it and give us this show, The Beauty. And after we saw the first 3 episodes, we are here to help you decide if you should press play on The Beauty.
Yeah.
So, like Bake said, this show, when we're introduced to the show, there's this STD going around where it makes you really beautiful, but then you explode. And now these two cops, Jordan and Cooper, are investigating these cases. The FBI, they are flying to Italy and other places where this spontaneous situation is happening, where people are just exploding after acting really erratically. And I would say that this show is very, very Ryan Murphy. Like when I watched it, I was like, oh, this should be like a season of American Horror Story, because that's what you usually get from Ryan Murphy.
Yeah. The first episode hooked me. I liked the first episode. I liked how it opened. I liked the entire cop and his partner thing.
Yeah.
I like the first episode especially. But the third episode, not quite much. It was a bit like, okay, lagging a bit in the third episode. But for the first episode, hooked. First of all, we saw Bella Hadid. I thought Bella Hadid was going to be like a recurring character.
Me too.
And she just combusted. After acting so erratic. And it was doing the Balenciaga runway show. So it just, yeah, she says model being beautiful and working. And next thing, she's fighting people for water. Next thing, everything is mayhem. So yeah, I liked it. I liked the entire thing. I like the concept of the show, but if you ask me where this show headed, I don't know.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you, okay, this is what's going to happen. Because now we have Ashton Kutcher, and this is Hitman. We have this other boy that also became pretty, what's his name, Jeremy?
Yeah, speaking of Jeremy is the incel part of this whole show. And it just shows how very ridiculous that this whole thing is, that you are like the word alone. It's I find it ridiculous. If you are one of them, I think you should get serious help. What do you mean involuntarily celibate?
I think that it's just at the same time it's giving a lens or a mirror to what the society is doing to people, because it takes two to tango. These people are conformed or have to be confined or beaten into submission because people have a way that they expect people to look or behave. When you are different, it's already tough for you. So
you know that this culture is not just spread because of your beauty standard or how you look. Maybe it's how you talk, maybe the things that you believe in, and maybe women do not want to be with you. And then you're like, agree. I'm involuntarily celibate. Like, I know it's not my intention to be celibate, but I'm celibate. What does that even mean? Why is that even a thing?
Yeah, I know that women don't owe you anything.
Yeah.
However, I think that it goes both ways for me. First of all, we have these beauty standards.
Yeah.
And people are mean. One of the denying that people are not mean to people. So
yeah, people are mean.
Yeah, so it makes people turn into monsters sometimes. You don't have to, but people are lonely, people are desperate. It's just a boomerang effect all around.
Yes. And luckily, Jeremy is not really toxic with his own. He's just really sad about his life. Yeah. Like some people want to go and kill people and just really retaliate against it. He just wants to look good and be accepted. That's what Jeremy wants. But now Jeremy has gotten this virus, and now he's this chiseled chin, buff guy that he loves his body now. And there's this dark side to him because Antonio is now trying to recruit him to be his protege. I don't know. I think he's the reason he's going to make this entire medicine blow off, or he's going to cause something. That's just my feeling about him. Like he's one that to make everything turns out. Recruiting him.
Yeah. I don't know what this show is going to.
I don't know where it's going to.
I don't. I'm just watching it. Like, okay, I cannot predict it.
Yeah. Because how is it that people, I want to know the origin of the drug, because they already gave us like an insight with Antonio that, okay, there is a form of the drug, and there are people here that are even 69 and in her 60s that look good, but then there is this leak that got this virus or this treatment out, and now they're trying to clean up the bad ones, like Jeremy here and the people that
Yeah.
are spreading it through STD and STI.
Yeah.
And the whole, like, it's one of the reasons why when if you want to show, there's no reason why you should just sleep with anybody.
Yeah, I always say that I always say that I don't see the sense in a one night stand or anything because you do not know people. Now this lady now she had to a one night stand. Oh, let's have fun. I never find it funny because you don't know this person. You don't know how if this person brushes their teeth twice a day. You don't know how this person's hygiene works. You don't know if this person is a serial killer. You just met this person and like also just swap body fluid to this person. No, I can never ever see the sense in it. I can't. I can have an entire talk on this particular topic. So when that scene happened, I was like, it just reaffirms my point. It reaffirms my point. Now this innocent lady, they don't know what she walked into now, and now she's going to combust.
Not just one, there were actually multiple innocent ladies
Yes,
that
but
did
this
not
one
even
is one
they're
that
not even
really
chasing
pained me.
yeah. They're not
Like she's
chasing beauty,
innocent. She
but
did not want it.
voila.
So you just came to force it on me. Now I'm going to die.
All about I don't give spoilers, but there's one that the explosion happened, and I think a lot of people have been contaminated with this virus involuntarily because they experienced it. I think that was
Really?
there's a cameo from Meghan Trainor here, and that
But the
scene
cops experienced the combustion of this woman too. It doesn't mean they contracted it as well.
when I don't think it splashed on them. Like some people had it in their eyes, some people had it in their mouth, so
Okay.
body fluid has entered now. And it's such a gory experience, like the whole thing, the whole heat, the whole shedding of skin.
Yeah.
Where Murphy do not just want to even slow down at all. He wants to give us every
Yeah.
detail to make you feel really disgusted with this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing it very well so far.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Are you going to continue watching the show?
I will because I want to know how this ends. I'm curious to know how it ends. So
I think it's a step up from All Is Fair because I had to do. I think I get the idea of All Is Fair for Ryan Murphy. So seeing the beauty, I'm like, okay, this is like okay, we're back to Ryan Murphy's
yeah.
playground really. So I like this comeback. I like it.
Yeah.
I'll see how it ends.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see the last episode. What happens? Will people be saved? Will they not?
I fear he might lose it. The plot might lose a point.
I
because
fear
a lot
so
has
because
happened
from
in the third episode.
yeah, from episode 4 I'm already I'm already raising my eyebrow like okay, so and we still have a journey ahead of us. But
Yeah.
if you have seen the beauty, let us know what you think in the comments, and if you haven't, if you're hesitant, I think you should try it. That's if you're tolerant to body horror.
The gory,
Yeah,
everything.
so because body horror is very gory because you are a person, so and you're just really put yourself in the position, and it's just
Yeah,
really
it makes you uncomfortable.
yeah. Let us know what you think in the comments. Goodbye.